Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Deeper Dive, the series where I cover levels a little more in depth and don't hold back my controversial opinions. Today, we're going to be covering over essentially the massif of Rolling Fan Made. The first ever level, Port of Clouds. It is a 2-star, however, not a 1-star, not the tutorial. Or it is a tutorial, but it's not a 1-star. So yeah, let's talk about it. And I think I'm going to rank this very similar to Massive, but it's going to be a lot higher, I think. The music, in my opinion, is better. It's still not the best, but it's pretty good. Especially compared to yesterday's video. Go back and watch that video if you haven't seen it. 193. The themes are kind of what hold this up. Like, they're really good themes, like fan-made themes. They're all original, which is really cool. Like, this one's original. Honestly, official game worthy, really, because it's kind of basic, but like I'm surprised it's not even in the real game. Same thing with the Port of Clouds thing. And this like rock kind of cover is really cool. A big complaint I have with the level though is it's very short, just like Ice Sheet, except it's a little less short than that. And if as you know, there's a lot of problems with shorter levels. Ice Sheet pretty much being the only exception. They can just be kind of boring sometimes, and yeah, that is kind of a drawback. I'm just gonna replay it again because it's really short. However, that being said, it's miles better than Massive because I think it's actually pretty fun to play with some hard parts, like perfecting it, not just like in a playing it normally way. Like this theme's really cool too, to be honest, but like I feel like this level has some replayability, especially because it's a 2-star rather than a 1-star. So I think that definitely helps this level out. With that being said, though, this is the definition of like bland RF levels. I do think that this probably is the worst. Looking back on it, I ranked Cave lower than that in my ranking video of all RF levels. However, I think I'm going back on my opinion. I think Cave is better because it's a 5-star. And this level is a 2-star. What else can I say? So for that, I'm going to have to give it a B tier. And like a 5.5 out of 10. And as for how likely I think it's going to come to the official game, if it would, like a 3 out of 10. And I mean, it's kind of basic. It feels like a second tutorial, which we really don't need in the official game if they were still adding. But that's gonna do it for today's video, and I'll give you guys your clue for next time. This level's main theme is purple. Its soundtrack sounds very similar to the real song Hymn for the Weekend, and it has a theme cameo. See you guys next time.